Hey guys, Retro Badger here, hope you're all well. Today we have a request, and it's to put the Inquiry Class, the USS Zheng He, against an Akira Class. Now obviously the Akira Class is much older than the Inquiry Class, but it is a literal torpedo boat. Its one mission in life is to fire torpedoes, and it is still one of the most powerful ships in Starfleet history. Now, assuming Riker wasn't telling porkies, the Inquiry Class is supposedly the most powerful ship ever made by Starfleet. It's definitely a very unconventional design, and that armour looks incredible. You have to wonder if that armour took inspiration from the future technology that Voyager brought back with it. The Inquiry Class has 16 phaser arrays, 9 photon torpedo tubes, and 1 quantum torpedo tube. Now, depending on what source you read, the Akira has anything up to 17 torpedo launchers. I actually counted 17 on this model, so that is just absolutely crazy. Either way, this is going to be an epic battle. Okay, here we go. Now, I've actually looked at how many targetable torpedo tubes there are on this Akira class, and it's 18, not 17, so I'm not sure where the hidden one is. Either way, that's a lot of torpedo tubes, but it looks like they only fire 1 torpedo each. Can you imagine if it could fire 10 torpedoes from each tube, just like the Galaxy class? That would be a lot of torpedoes. In fact, you'd use up the ship's complement in 1 or 2 blasts, wouldn't you? Okay, right now the Akira's got the edge. We might be able to even the odds a little though with our quantum torpedoes. There we go. The shields are starting to crumble. I like it in Star Trek First Contact with the at the Battle of Sector 001, where the Akira class fires its torpedoes. That was so epic seeing that. It was always like the most memorable shot for me. Of course, as well as the Enterprise E firing its quantum torpedoes. That was cool. Okay, they do have hull damage. That's good. Targeting the shield generators isn't working. I'm going to try going for the warp core. I'm going to be cheeky. So our torpedoes are causing quite a bit of hull damage. We do have more advanced torpedoes, the newer style ones. Turn. Oh, that's not good. That's a wall of torpedoes. Starboard shields have almost gone. Oh, we've hit the warp core. There we go. Just needs to be more careful now with my shield arcs. So, it doesn't look like Riker was exaggerating. There we go. The hull is at around 50%. Right, let's try that the other way around. Okay, here we go. So we're in the mighty Akira class. We may get a different result this way round, because the Inquiry class finished with 50% hull. So it had a bit of a rough time against the Akira class. And I think it's just down purely to the number of torpedoes it can fire. Wow, we've actually just caused hull damage there. That's surprising. Now, this version of the Inquiry class doesn't have the deflector weapon. If we had the deflector weapon, we may get a different outcome, but unfortunately Kobayashi Maru is just too unstable with the Inquiry class. And I tried it a few times, but it just consistently crashed. Look at that. So they have hull damage, and we don't. Their quantum torpedoes do cause a lot of damage to our shields. So going for their shield generator is not working. Could try going for their impulse engines. Though I have noticed on the Picard era ships that the impulse engines are very well protected. But it would be good to slow them down a bit. Ooh, yes, we actually got a lucky shot there. You can't damage the impulse engines from the bottom. It has to be a certain angle, which is quite an improvement, really. They're placed very well. Let land. Ah, there we go. Dual firing phasers at the front of the Akira. That's great. Now, we have damaged their impulse engine. Look at that. That will slow them down a bit. And we just disabled it. I'm not sure how fast their repair capability is. Love them or hate them, we have had some interesting designs from Picard. Or should I say Star Trek Online. I love it how some of the ships ended up on screen and they were actually canon. So we've destroyed one impulse engine. They've got one remaining. Hopefully I've not wasted my time doing that. We have damaged their overall hull though. There we go. We destroyed their impulse engines. Look at that. Well, the way this is going so far, the Akira class is definitely superior. Look at that. We have destroyed the Zheng He. Our hull is at around 85%, which beat the Inquiry classes, which was at 50%. What do you guys think of those results? Looking at this, I have to give it to the Akira class. I think it's purely down to the number of torpedoes it can fire. They're not as powerful as the Inquiry classes, but it has more of them. I do wish we had seen on screen what the Inquiry class was capable of. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Bye for now.